this was organized real nice and neat. Alright, so we're getting all our tackle together. Started heavy hitters this morning, and so we are in a completely different boat. We are getting all our stuff together right now. Now I had the option to get it together last night, but chose to do it this morning. I'm hoping this is the last time I wear this Magellan fleece hoodie. I'm telling you, at least this year, because it has been cold every tournament. I'm ready for it to be a nice, warm. Tonight the low is 60. So we will just see if we can get by. Frog, wide bait.
How many rods is it?
All right, so we had 23 rods and a push pole, just in case we need to use that. Okay. Good morning, good morning. Dr. Manley, we are here on the Palestine.
It's like 35 on my truck.
All right, y'all, so we are here. Since the wind is going to be crazy windy this week, we are trailering our boats to a preferred ramp of area of the lake that you want to ultimately fish. Now, this is the thing about that. It's nice because we are in 19-foot boats, and this lake actually gets 3 and 4 footers. Like, it was crazy the last couple days. Like, big ones. Hold up, Lurch and Lucas got to do their special.
And welcome everyone to the 2022 General Tire Heavy Hitters presented by Bass Pro Shop. It is qualifying day number 1. 16 anglers are on the water trying to load up the score tracker to put themselves in the contention of moving one step closer to becoming the champion.
Perfect.
Good morning everybody. Heavy Hitters is about to begin. This is the thing with heavy hitters, okay? So different jersey, different boat. We have 16 big bass, $100,000 for the first 2 days, $50,000 in the knockout, and $100,000 for first place big fish and first place of the tournament and big fish. So check it out, heavy hitters. It's going to be a lot of fun.
About 3 minutes.
Okay, well. Wish us luck, everybody. We're going to go to work. A minute before we take off. We're going to try to reel you guys $25,000 bass. That's the plan. Okay, so we just got to our first spot. Chilly morning. Alright, let's start right here. Next time. Steady. Low and steady. Alright. Update. We ain't caught crap. Facts. Idling out of here. Water's dirty. So basically this is what's happened so far. So far we've had, I think, 2 bites. Caught a couple little ones, and at the end of the day we have to just get in a little zone or a little area. I think it's an area more than anything, because you know I feel comfortable in, and have not been able to generate a few bites doing what I want to do. Water's gotten dirtier in some areas, got cleaner in some, and bad fish are acting weird. You know, a lot of boats messing around with them. So come to a point where it's like, sometimes you just gotta pull that plug and say, let's ride. Now I'm gonna check a couple more fish that I do have on the bed that I'd like to know if they were pretty easy or not. And then I'm just gonna go throw a frog, I think. Water's warming up at 66.8 right here where I'm at. So that's a good time to throw a frog. Fish should be pulling up. Got to find the right area to do that, because I think that is ultimately what we're gonna have to do. So, but checking in, so far, we're sucking. Here.
2 pounds, 8 ounces.
We're on the board. We're on the board. Oh, we're looking for a big one, a lot bigger one than that. But we got to start somewhere. That one right there gets the things rolling a little bit, and just run a new water, man. You gotta run new water. You gotta run new water, and I, you know, you just sort of have to look where places where there's not boats, and sort of peek your head in there and maybe catch one. So that one actually bit pretty quick, but the rest of them have been a little bit goofy. Oh, let's keep on moving. Yeah, got that one.
4 pounds, 3 ounces.
We one at a time. Beautiful fish, absolutely gorgeous fish. That's a male, 4-pound male. Let that male go right back. A lot of work, not everywhere. Man, I just have not found a big female on the bed yet. So, I mean, at least that I can see. That would be the juice. You find a 4-pound male or something with like an 8 or 9-pound female. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. Conditions are good, sun's up. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. All right, everybody, so we have officially caught 2 bass. 2 bass. We are in 8th place, and I believe we are right on the cut. Right on the cut line. So top 8 advance on, bottom 8 get kicked out. So far we need to step our game up. We sucked really bad in the first period. We actually caught a couple of that second period, had a couple of bedfish that gave me a little bit of a fit. And now I'm just gonna run around. I think I might go looking a little bit more, just depending on water clarity and whatnot. There's been a really big south wind, or north wind the last few days. Now it's a south wind, so there's areas that are a little bit cleaner than they have been, and so no one's really been able to look in those places. So I'm gonna probably go do a little bit of that, as well as throw a frog and throw a vibrating jig. That's sort of my game plan going into that 3rd period. I had a few fish that I did shake off, but I just hate doing that and going back to those fish, because typically it does not pan out. You're better off just running with it and running with the pattern. So that's what we're gonna do. Go have a little bit of fun and hopefully reel a few bass in this 3rd period. So we'll see you guys here in a bit. All right, y'all, end of the day with 2 bass. 2 scorables, that is. We're sitting like 6 pounds out the cut. Just one good bite. I committed more or less. I spent most of my day looking, and that was really, like, for me, I felt like, okay, look, we had sunny conditions, it was warm, it was cold this morning. I felt like some new ones would move up, and I could potentially find the $25,000 big bass. 2nd place pays $25,000 in this event. Big bass of these first 2 days pays 25 grand. So it's like, do you go after that, basically commit to just trying to find? Now you catch the ones that are easy in between if you can, and that's what I basically did. But you just commit to looking, and eventually if you could find that right one. I saw one over 10 in practice, saw another one probably 8 and a couple 7. So 6 pounds is big bass right now, 6'6" or 6'8", you know, just a good fish, but not, I feel like, the one that's gonna win big bass. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna regroup, get ourselves together, probably run a shad spawn first thing the next day. our second day competition, which is that where our warm nights, things are going to start to progress a little bit. I feel like things are going to start to happen. So we'll sort of see what happens, but that's the run now. I wish I could have caught you guys a few more. Wish it was a little bit more entertaining, but I will tell you this: it's easy to get caught up on bad fish in general. It just happens. I had a couple of them that did me wrong today. If I catch those two, I catch enough to be inside the cut and plus a little bit of some. So that's part of it. We'll regroup, see what old DC has to say, and we'll try back with you guys.
Alright, buddy, I'll give you a shout.
You in stage 2, bro.
You're over it.
I'm over it.
So we had to check in with OMDJ. Dustin's I'm catching him tomorrow morning.
Why you call me Dustin all the time?
Dustin?
You call me Dustin for the last like day or two. I'm like, who's that? Nobody calls me Dustin. My mama don't even call me Dustin, big dog. She don't call me Dustin. Who's Dustin?
I was with Dustin today.
Okay, quick little fun fact for you guys. So when I was in high school,
Yeah.
yes, I did graduate with a diploma. If you didn't know, now you know. It's a miracle. Nobody. I never asked anybody to do this or nothing. No one ever called me Dustin in high school. Not one person.
Really?
They all call me Connell.
Really?
It just happened that way.
Connell.
Yeah.
A lot of people call me Wheeler though.
I call you J Dub.
Yeah, you call me J Dub.
Mark calls you Wheels.
J Wheelie.
J Willie. I call you.
No, Martin calls me J Wheelie. Yeah.
I call you J Dub.
Yeah.
And then, if I'm third person speaking, like talking about you or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if you call it that. If I'm talking about you to someone else, I call you Jacob. They're like, yeah, I'm over here with Jacob.
Yeah.
Because if I say J Dub, they're like,
who the hell's that?
so I say Jacob.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I just tell them I'm over here with Sizzle. I'd probably say more Sizzle than the
You and Mark are the only people that call me Sizzle in the United States. That's it.
No,
I've never had one person walk up, what's up, Sizzle? No, not nobody. My mom's called me Sizzle since I was born.
that's our nickname for you.
We're
Sizzle.
gonna call him Sizzle.
Sizzle.
I'm gonna name my kid that one day. Sizzle. Sizzle Common.
Sizzle God. No
Sizzle.
Boy, no way.
For real,
boy.
you could name your kid Sizzle.
You could do
They
it.
let you name whatever you want.
Whatever you want to
If
name,
you
you
want
can
to name your kid Tree, name him Tree.
Recon.
Tree Common.
God.
Boy, no way, boy.
He doesn't care. All right, well, I'm gonna put this thing, all this crap up, and knock out a couple.
Jump stone shit. Yeah. Got there. First bite. On swim jig. Misses it. Misses it.
Yeah, they be on that deal.
Misses it. I was like, huh. Okay. Went on down the bank. Flipped in there. On big weight.
Big weight.
Pound and a half crappie.
No! Your first one you caught this morning was a 1.5 pound crappie flipping on big weight.
Pound and a half crappie. Big weight in a mat. I was like, okay.
Hey, you thought it was it would have been a 2 pound crappie, you'd have been mad.
Went on down the bank. On swim jig. Pound and a half crappie.
Shut up! Boy, no way! There's no way! There's no
Pound and
way!
a half crappie
On a swim jig.
Was all these bites in practice crappie?
Hey, you got all that bark stuff.
So then I went on around. I was like, huh. And that was in slack water. So then I got in a little bit of wind.
On the wind.
I got in the wind and I was like, all right, let's go. So I went on down this little stretch. Didn't get a bite. Went on down the stretch. Didn't get a bite. So I stayed in that wind. And then finally, I was in that wind. I had been fishing grass a lot. And then I had one bite and it was a 410 on a frog. Ooh. Smoked it.
What color frog?
In that deep.
What color frog?
Black.
Black.
Solid black. That deep. And I was like, okay. But he was not around any kind of grass or nothing. And I was like,
What was he on?
a bush.
Yeah. Shallow.
Spawn. swim jig. No, frog. Didn't eat it. 3.5 pounder. Never ate it. Coming through the grass mat was like,
They do that stuff though bad. Females, what a female will sit underneath that egg.
Two of them completely missed it. Like, definite.
But they do that on a mat really bad. What happens is the male's sitting spawning right next to the mat, and the female slid underneath the mat, and then she's freaking reacting.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
They do that all the time.
It got real sunny second period.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I was like, I can't get them to eat a swim jig that good. They're not biting a frog, so I said, let me just slow down. Started pitching. One went doop and missed it. And I was like, he didn't eat it. He went doop. Moved for a second. And I was about to set the hook and he dropped it. I was like, he's on bed right there. Power pole down. Didn't eat it. Doop. I said, got it. Comes off. I was like, oh my God, wow. I mean, it was one of them 3 or 4 pounds.
You watched in practice, okay? This is facts. When you watched in practice and you look and you see the wind-blown banks, the birds are lined up on every one of them.
There was a good shad spawn this morning.
Was there?
There was a good one. You're going to smash. You're going to smash.
No!
You're going to smash.
All right, so DC smashed. Freaking congratulations,
Thank
bro.
you, buddy.
Very happy for him. He's always reeling some bass in. Caught a couple swimming.
Swimming like
Swimming.
backstroking it.
Like backstroke. Is that backstroke? What's freestyle? Yeah. So we're gonna freestyle it up tomorrow. We got to freestyle up.
Doggy paddling.
That's what I was doing day one. I was doggy battling.
Keeping your head up.
Gosh, dang,
I ain't worried about you. I'm not worried about
Hey,
that
facts. So we're gonna get some bass. We got everything rigged up. I didn't even touch them rods. I'm like, we're gonna reel some in. I got a feeling. So I don't even know where we're gonna go. We'll probably grab a bite to eat. We'll probably go to Slide of Tyler. So let's sort of see what happens. But congratulations to him. Good day. We got some work to do tomorrow. All right, welcome back, everybody. We are on the shores of Lake Palestine, ready to go day number 2. We got some work to do. Fish did not bite that great day 1 for me, anyway. But we're done with playing around, throwing spin rods, and sight fishing, all that stuff. We're going fishing today. Big rod, big stick, big batch.
Your boat's right here.
Oh, I'm trying to get a little jog in, Brody. Come on, coach, right here. Hey. Okay, so because of the wind this week, they have MLF officials have decided to make it a trailering event. So you see all these boats lined up instead of a traditional takeoff. We take off boat by boat and we actually trailer. So it's a trailering event. We can trailer to the local, like the closest ramp that we're basically fishing around. So yeah, I mean it's especially, you know, you gotta understand we have 19-foot boats. Now this wind doesn't look too awful bad, but you go out there, and the thing is about Palestine, you have to run the unmarked boat lanes that are just literally trails. Sometimes that you buy off of online, you buy trails to basically know how to run these places. So it can get really dangerous. You can't run them the right way unless you're on the south end, and especially with a 19-foot boat, you want to be safe. So anyway, we got some work to do. I told you all this. Today is the day of the frog. We're throwing a frog 90% of the day. We're gonna have fun, and we're gonna try to get some bacon. It's a bacon. We're a heavy hitter.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's just about time. It is qualifying day number 2 for the Fruit
Going flat crate? I don't know exactly where I'm gonna go yet. We'll see. I'm gonna sort of decide. Okay. Off at
7:31 and 10 seconds.
1 minute.
Seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines in. Begin period 1. pounds, 0 ounces.
Yes, sir. Who's spot? Chad spot.
All right, first count.
Well, guys, it's been a little bit slow. We're 5 something back. Hour left in the first period. I'm not a big believer in the first cast, catch a bass curse. So, well, that ain't our excuse. If we don't catch some bass, we're gonna catch them. It's just, they are being a little bit stingy. Which I don't appreciate it either. I'm like, guys, why? Why make this harder than it has to be? Just eat my frog. It's cloudy, a little partly cloudy. Come on, just eat it now. Just blow up on it. All right, let's ride. We're gonna run eventually, but we're not gonna run right here. We're gonna run eventually, but we're not gonna run right here. Little one. Little guy. But that was nice of him to bite it. I thought there'd be a couple more of them in there, but let's ride. We're not going, well, we're gonna run around a little bit, but little nooks and little places and high percentage places and whoop, 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 whoop. Run here, run there, run everywhere. We got 15 or 17 minutes, right?
Correct.
Yep, let's making sure.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines out. In the period ball.
Who had the best period that period?
4, 3, 2, 1. Lines in. Begin period.
Lines in. I got 47 rods from some bass that are being goofy. All right, guys, we're gonna try to start, catch a dang big, and that's the goal. Little one, but I did throw a swim bait out there and get a bite on him, so that's good to see. Male came up there and choked it. We just got to get her girlfriend, his girlfriend.
3 pounds, 6 ounces.
Heck yeah, that's what's up. Sorry y'all, I missed that one on the GoPro 3.6. For some reason this one wasn't going. I don't know. We got us one though. Frogfish. Oh man. Dang. I thought it's plugged in. Sucker is plugged in. Why is it not on? Holy smokes, that one blew up on that thing. I'm talking about, whew, scared the hell out of me. That one did. That one scared your boy. I went twitch, 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 and went kabloom. I said, oh God, okay, hello. All right, so I just had 2 bites. That one right there, you guys missed. I apologize. That was like an epic bite. It was just like, and for some reason, both of the GoPros, one was off, and I thought I already had it on all morning, so I don't know. There's some times where you think you got everything, and then you just messing around. We've been fishing real hard. Our first bite of the morning was on a frog. Had another bite on a frog, and that one that just said, not gonna happen, Hammer. Like, that was, that was like top. I was high up there as far as bites goes. like as far as a frog bite. I mean, that was top 5 frog bites. I'm sorry. I seriously am sorry for y'all because that was epic. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Oh.
Jacob got 12 pounds and 1 ounce on ninth place. And 2 pounds, 9 ounces. He's above the limit.
All right, now we gotta stop messing around. 2 pounds and 9 ounces out. We're locking a frog in our hand. Heck with that. Actually, let me. Just missed one right there on an ink swim jig. So basically the big deal is I'm rotating between a couple different things. I had the frog going on, but I've had 2 bites in the shade, and I might throw a frog on some wind, but I picked up that swim jig and had a bite right there off the rip. So I mean, it's unfortunate to miss something like that, but you know, the water clarity is pretty stained, and so I'm like, well, maybe I can catch them on a swim jig and make them react. With the water being as dirty as it is. So that is sort of the plan. I might throw a frog a little bit. The wind is, I don't mind it, like when it's stained and the wind's blowing, like throwing a frog, because I feel like they'll bite it still, but it's just harder to get them to bite it typically. So we'll swim a jig and see if we can, get one to come back up. That one blew up on it and just, if you get lucky and get one of them great big ones to blow up on it. He's not, you just got to get him out of, you got to make him react and get him surprised. You come over at a little clump of grass and all of a sudden your jig's there, they react. They don't know any better to do that. You get them to look at it a long time, even in stained water like it is right here, they're gonna be like, boy, no way. I done seen that all week. There we go. Got us one of them suckers. Come here. Come here. Got you, sucker.
£2 pounds, 7 ounces.
Yes, sir. One step closer, man. I say, man, we gotta get a bite right here. But they've all been in shade, and we're about to lose all our shade, so. We've had 5 bites. I think 5 bites now. Had 2 blow up on a frog and not get it. That one got it good. I'm like, I love when they slurp it too. Typically they get it so good when they slurp it. Whoosh. What's Wesley? Did he just catch one?
Wesley has 17 pounds, 12 ounces.
Okay. I think if we can just go sight fish, maybe. I know 2 that I might be able to catch, but I don't know if it's a good look or not. But mix it up with frogging and sight fishing and just roll with it. That's what I sort of think. We just sort of roll with that. Let's see what's up. Oh. What time we stop? 1:15?
What?
What time we stop? 1:15? Okay. Of course, I want to try to sight fish. It starts to rain. Huh. Okay. Dang. There's a female up there too. If I could somehow catch her and him, would be pretty solid. I don't know if he's scorable or not, but I can see him now. Female's smart, she's out here looking at me. He goes back in the bed, but he acts really goofy. Goofy as all get out, man. She must not have laid eggs. How much time we got? And we're how far back? All right, so now's when stuff gets a little bit tricky. We're only 3-something pounds out. We've got a few bites. All 3 of our bites that we've caught are on a frog. Had 2 other ones bite it, did not get it. That would have probably been scorables. So we were on the right deal. Just the problem is you have to run a lot of water, and a lot of the water is not really fitting this area is sort of unique. So I'm not exactly sure how I want to go about this. I'm gonna sort of, part of me wants to go back down the lake and go sight fishing, which I know it's like, hey, like stupid is, stupid does, sort of go back down, do the exact same thing. Insanity is doing the exact same thing several times, whatever, all that good stuff, and getting the same results. So that's what I don't want to ultimately go back down there. But I'm like, in the same regard, I'm looking at this as like, they're moving up. They 100% are. And all these fish I'm catching, for the most part, well, the last one wasn't. He was further back in the pocket. But everything else has been pretty fat and healthy, so at least towards the main lake. So I'm sort of seeing that and realizing, hey, these little pockets towards the main lake. Boop, 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 boop. The problem is I'm losing my shade as well, so the frog bite should diminish. I don't know what we're gonna do. Long story short, I basically just rambled on for a minute and 30 seconds to tell you I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. So staying with me though. Stay with me, hang with me. We're gonna try to catch you guys a couple fish. The wind's definitely picking up though. How about it? Got one.
2 pounds, 6 ounces.
Oh gosh dang, we got a big one.
It was
Not big, but hey, we got this one. Okay. All right, y'all, so this is the deal. We have like 10 seconds left before we start into the third period.
10, 9.
I'm gonna look at a couple bad fish real quick to get them out of my mind. Then we're just gonna go fishing. We just gotta find, something different. I just had a couple of them that I wanted to make sure they weren't up there with females. The water's gotten dirtier. I'm not feeling it, so let's switch it up. weigh him.
Right. 1 pound. Jacob, that's a fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty.
Try to keep her up, but I was gonna break the rod.
You see that hook? Yep. Over in the
right
mouth.
Not a 6-pounder, but a 5-pounder.
5 pounds, 12 ounces.
Yes, sir.
Let me get a picture of that.
Ooh, we got it. 512. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we might make a comeback anyway. So basically, this is the deal. Finally, I saw one up there. It's a nice female, and she bit pretty quickly. So I don't know. I'm gonna look around for a second. I just caught a 110 off the bed. Man, I don't know. I'm not seeing. I mean, I don't have much time. Let's look at this real quick here. I probably have. It's 3:07 right now, so I have like 50 minutes. But that should put me within just, you know, a scoreable fish of making a cut. So, holy smokes, man! I was a lot of adrenaline because I didn't know if it was a 5 something or a 6 something. You know, that's the thing. It's like when those fish are down there, you can't really see them. But I got her. You know, we got her, and gosh, dang, man. I got excited and I both flipped her. I was trying to keep her up on the carpet, but you can't keep a 512 up off the carpet. It doesn't happen. 512 is, oh my gosh, I was pumped. Heck yeah, man. That's freaking awesome. Now we just got to see if we can find a decent male and potentially make the cut. All of a sudden, bing, bing. We're right back, you know, close to that cut line.
20 seconds. 2, 1. Lines in.
All right. Far are we out?
I gotta get it in there.
Oh, you're fine.
6th place is 25 pounds, 13 ounces. 7th is 25 pounds, 12 ounces. 8th is 23.
All right, y'all, we need 3-2 now, not just 15 ounces. So we're gonna try to catch a big one. It's got swim bait out. If I can find another great big one or find a good one on the bed, let's just see what happens. I don't know. There's a possibility of catching one on a swim bait for sure. I can just find a keeper. That's why I continue to throw that swim bait. Oh, I had one right there. Gosh dang it. He just nipped it. No, I can't see this one. I caught a big one here in practice, so I was like, yeah. 3 pounds, 2 ounces ago. 3 minutes. Got a Maggie on, winding him around. Just need one bite. 1 bite.
2, 1. Lines out, end around.
Dang it. Daggum. I was messing around too much. Gosh dog it.
What you think?
Man, it feels, I mean, you know, I was right there, you know, at the end of the day. It just was, you're right there, and I found that one good one, you know. And all right, y'all, day late, dollar short. Caught us a big one. Heck, it is what it is. Sometimes you're gonna win them, sometimes you're gonna lose them. And we caught a few bass today. Made a good little comeback. We're just one good bite away from making the cut. That's how it goes. I'm hoping this is my one bad one for the season. That is the plan, the one bad one. And it wasn't really that bad. We were right there at the cut, but at the end of the day, you know, you always want to make the cut. I made some bad decisions going into this event. I feel like I didn't practice the smartest. And that sort of is what it is. You know, you gotta practice, you gotta adjust, and I didn't do that in this event. So it is what it is. Go on to the next one. I'm sure I'll have to hear from DC. So we'll check back in with you guys when we get to the house.
I lost 4 days. 2 5s, a 3, and a 7 or 8 pounder. Old Devil's after me today, son. And so all I can do to keep getting that $1,000 fine because
Oh, I can only imagine. What were
I
they?
lost it with 20 minutes to go.
8 pounder.
Yeah, and then I needed a 2.6 to make it, and I caught 3 more, and none of them went.
Frick. Unbelievable. How you should just fishing like shad spawn?
This morning was, but dude, I couldn't catch them in the shad spawn because the first day the shad wasn't there. They got cold and they backed off the bank, but I caught more bass. I caught 30 the first day. This morning I caught 2 little ones and a bunch of white bass, and the shad were just
Everywhere.
And then late in the day, late in the beginning of the second period, I caught a 3.8 or 3.5, something like that.
Unbelievable. Set up on that big one.
On a log off the end of the dock.
No shit.
Out in wide open water.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So much. You were unbelievable. You did a freaking fantastic job.
I enjoyed it.
Absolutely. If I didn't suck so bad, we'd do our better on. We'll be a better team next time, I promise.
All right, well, we'll be at my house next time.
Oh, absolutely.
Wait till the old guard.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about it?
This.
I got you, dude.
And to come sign.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're good dudes.
So, thank you.
Fish out here quite a bit.
Awesome, man. Might if I get a bit. Yeah, tough 2 days, huh?
Oh man, I was grinding.
Yeah.
I'll let you boil later.
Did you lose any?
No. It's just, I mean, I had a couple of missed opportunities, but you know, it's just bass
The
fish.
shirt's pretty clean.
Yeah, pretty solid. Yeah,
That's that pattern's awesome.
that's a cool pattern, huh?
I love that. That looks really nice.
Yeah. We did not catch all the bass, that's for sure. We did not catch all the bass out there. We left a lot of them for DC. Come on, Connor.
I may not get a bite. I don't know. We'll just go wing it. Whatever.
Wing it.
It let me down the other day, low-key. I don't know what I know what happened. They got their heads spun the last 4 days. Between practice 2 days professionals,
Yeah.
a tournament with 300 boats on the lake, us fishing yesterday, and today it's done got spun.
Yeah, I have.
It's got too much pressure. When we come out,
Hey, bet. 12 pounds win championship day.
I know.
12.
No, it ain't gonna be 12. It'll be like
15.
20 pounds. That's it.
Shit, me. Dude, there's no
be
way.
raining.
It's a 3 pound minimum.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. 12 pounds to win.
12 pounds will win.
12 pounds.
I told you.
Holy.
12 pounds.
Good luck.
12 pounds is gonna win. So that's the deal. It goes to a 3 pound minimum on championship day. Man, your boy couldn't even catch a 2 pound minimum. I don't deserve to be out there. I did catch 2 3 pounders. I caught a 5.12 and a 3.6 today. So whatever. I did catch me a big one. Oh man.
And you kind of know how to catch a bass.
Well, I said, man, I'm hoping that this is like my, and I said this like 17 times on camera. I'm hoping this is my bad one for the year, so I can just like.
This thing don't even have points in it.
That's why I said I hope it's my bad one for the year. That's what I said, because it'd be the perfect one. Jeez.
I straight up missed last year.
Where are we going to eat at?
It's up to you. I don't care.
Camera issues.
He don't want he. All right, so we got an early trip back to Chattanooga. Got spinnerbait blades, chatterbaits, some hats. We want us an early ride home. Punched our ticket to the house. Oh, not a usual sight. We've not had this happen very often, but it happens from time to time. And what it does, truthfully, typically anyway, having a tough tournament typically motivates me pretty hard to work a little harder, prep a little bit better. And sometimes it's just not your time. I mean, there's tournaments that I prep a lot and sometimes suck in and just don't do well. There's tournaments that, you know, I don't prep at all and I end up, you know, doing great. So just work a little harder, motivates me a little bit more. You know, obviously DC's still in the cut. He's still here. We're gonna see what he does tomorrow. Hopefully he makes the cut and hopefully gets you a great big one. But hey, that was it for us heavy hitters. No 25,000 bass. We slung swim bait all day, or the last couple hours. Found a great big one on the bed. Could have been a 6 or 7 pounder. Was a 512. Hey, I have no complaints at all. Had a lot of fun. Palestine is a challenging fishery, but it definitely has some really good fish. Next time, he's got my number this time. Next time I'm gonna get him. Appreciate y'all watching. We will see you on the next one.
I suggest you don't stand in my way, okay? You should look alive.